Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a weekly chakra reading. This is going to be for November 24th, 2024. Let's see what is coming up for you for this week. Let's see what chakra you need to focus on and any other messages that come up for you. If it doesn't resonate right now, then maybe it's either not for you or you just have to give it some time before it manifests. If you're interested in a personal reading, then go to the link in my bio and you can reach out to schedule a reading or a Reiki session. Okay, let's see which chakra we, the collective, need to work on right now. What do we need to work on right now? Okay, singing and dancing is coming up for someone. So you may need to express yourself through music and dance. Maybe you've been holding back on being expressive, and this is your sign to embrace that. Also, Archangel Michael is coming through, and he's saying that you need to call on him to disconnect from situations that are weighing you down, that are just not benefiting you right now. So just call on him, Archangel Michael, and ask him to help you to disconnect from anything that is no longer serving a purpose to you. Sometimes we are holding on to things and they're just not helping us out. It's just bringing us down. So call on him for support. Hello. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Okay. So the chakra that you need to focus on this week is the third eye chakra. And the third eye chakra, which is between your eyes, that is the center of it. That's where it's at. This is connected to your reasoning, your intellect. So it's important that you use this on a situation, a specific situation that you might be struggling with. So a little bit more about the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra lies right between your eyes, okay? It's the sixth chakra, and this is the energy center of intuition, intellect, and reasoning, okay? It involves our mental abilities and our psychological skill at evaluating our beliefs and our attitudes. So some of the issues that you could be struggling with are self-evaluation, truth, intellectual abilities, feelings of inadequacy, openness to the ideas of others, ability to learn from experience, and emotional intelligence. And when this is coming up, the lesson that it's trying to tell you is that to seek only the truth. So continually search for the difference between truth and illusion. So these two forces are present at every moment. Any situation, every moment, you're going between these two forces. You're trying to figure out, is it the truth or is this just an illusion? So intuition here, use your intellectual abilities, your intuition to understand the situation that you're dealing with, okay? So let's dive in a little bit deeper to get a little bit more specific about what situation it is that we have to deal with, that we need to deal with. Okay. What? All right. Okay. So we have a new beginning that's coming up here. All right. And this new beginning feels like it's promising. Okay. It feels like a situation that's very promising. It feels like a new beginning where you're going to be building a very strong foundation. And I see money. There's money involved here. Okay. So for some of you, you could be starting a new job. For others of you, you could be getting promoted. Okay. But this new beginning is going to help to create a very strong foundation for you. Now, you're going to be ending a chapter in your life. And, I don't know too much about Western astrology. I mostly study Chinese astrology, but in Western astrology, I believe it was the 19th when Pluto made a transit. I can't remember what, but it was significant for a lot of fixed signs. So if you're a fixed sign, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, this planetary movement is going to affect you. It's getting you out of this 20-year cycle that you were in of a lot of ups and downs, and hopefully moving forward now you're going to be in a better place, right? So you're ending a chapter, and you may have experienced a lot of betrayal, a lot of deception, a lot of heartbreak in that past cycle. You may have, but you're ending that chapter. It's done. You're putting it behind you, because that is going to be the only way for you to start a new chapter. You got to let go of the past, okay? And this new beginning that's coming up for you seems very promising, okay? It seems very promising. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So let's see what else. So we're putting the past behind. It's over. New opportunities now are coming up. And you got to make room for those new opportunities, or else they won't. Okay? So, now as you move into this new cycle, have patience, okay? Um, give yourself some grace as you try to decide what is it that you want to invest your time into, okay? You may have had different projects up, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I invest my time in? What's going to yield the best results for me? Does this make sense? Up to you, right? You got to figure that out. But I get business here, okay? I get business. And there's work that you need to put in here. Work. But I see positive changes here. These positive changes should be happening, should have began in Sagittarius. It should have began in Sagittarius. So should have began in Sagittarius, and then moving forward, you will see it prosper here. So you'll just need to put some effort into this new situation. Okay? And this message could be specifically for a fire sign. So if this is you, if you're a fire sign, or you're dealing with a fire sign, this is a sign that, this is what this message, is telling you. It's specifically for you. And it also wants to remind you that you have what it takes to get the things that you want. So you don't have to be worried about if it's going to come. You are a manifester, and you know how to get what you want, and you know how to get the support and the people just naturally come to you whenever you're focused on something. It just comes to you, you know. So if you're feeling a little stressed out, if there's something that you're waiting to see happen, you know, waiting for a phone call, waiting for something, some kind of results, just, it's already yours. Just know it's already yours. Okay. And yeah, and it's okay for you to feel safe here. I get with this, you have the energy, the creativity to accomplish a lot of things in your life. A lot. There is someone who is supporting this, that you're going to be dealing with, who's going to be a part of this, whatever these changes are. I see someone here, a male, water sign, could be water sign, could be somebody that's like very family oriented. I get blue eyes with this person, light hair. So just put that in the back of your head. You could be dealing with this person. They could be a part of this. Yes, both Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are both here. And anytime you need to work with them, you should call on them for support. Okay, what else do we need to know around the third eye? Okay. So you're also being called to hold your ground, stand your ground, claim your personal power. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been losing yourself in whatever situation you're in. Maybe you've been feeling like you don't have the strength, you don't have the energy, you don't have the pull, the attraction, the attention that you need. And so there's a situation that may have caused you to question your confidence in yourself. And so this is a reminder to, stand your ground. Don't be so hard on yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. Claim your personal power and, just stand in your power. Stand in your power. Don't let anyone try to make you belittle you and make you feel insignificant, because that's what I'm picking up. Now, I do see someone here that's going to be coming towards you. Now, remember that Mercury is about to go retrograde, and that's when old lovers tend to come back in our life. And this person here, I feel like this person is, wants romance, and this person, it feels like they've caused you to overthink this situation. Like, this person could have been the one to make you feel like maybe you're not good enough for them, but they seem to keep coming back. Okay, so just be aware of that, because I feel like this situation may have been on your mind a lot, and you've been thinking about this person, and it feels like, they're going to try to come back and offer romance or something, but this situation has really caused you to overthink it, and it doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel good. You kind of feel sad about this situation. You feel bad about the way the direction that it went in. But, even though it makes you feel sad, you are going to follow your heart. And if your heart is telling you to walk away from this situation, then that's exactly what you'll do. Because this queen knows her worth and she knows herself. And even though she may love somebody, she's not going to stick around and let them take advantage of her. Like, she's definitely not going to do that. Right? So, but it seems that this situation, there's a new beginning that's coming up here in this situation. It feels like there's a new beginning here. So let me get a little bit info on this new beginning. Can you clarify this new beginning in love, or this new emotional experience that's coming in? Okay. Music to manifest. Somebody here loves music. All right. Someone here loves music. Empowerment. Okay. This could be about you using your creative energy. You're more powerful than you think. Using music to manifest. Okay. So if that's something that you're wondering, hey, how can I manifest? Use some music. This could be about using your creative energy too. Because the cup sometimes is about, not just about love and emotion, but it can also be about creativity. Okay, let's see. Contemplating something that you're thinking about. See, a new chapter again. There's a new chapter that's trying to come in here. Clarify this new chapter. Ah, this card fell out. Rest. Okay, that's good to know. Needing rest because you've been working very hard. Father healing. Yes. So definitely this is for someone who maybe didn't grow up with their father. Their father wasn't really present in their life, and that could be the reason why you may have had some really hard relationships in the past. Okay. It might have been very difficult. You may have had really hard relationships in the past because you didn't have a father present, and your father, or your father didn't take much of an interest in you, but this has affected your ability to have relationships with other people, especially if you're a female. Yeah, so a new beginning here. This new beginning, I feel like it's more about creativity, giving birth to ideas, right? Putting all of your passion into something and just creating this new beginning for yourself. And maybe it involves music. I'm sure you enjoy listening to music all the time, and specific music that gets you focused and helps you to be relaxed, because when you're relaxed, that's when you can manifest things. All right, what else do we need to know about the third eye chakra? Any other messages? Needing balance. Need balance. You could be feeling unbalanced at this time. You're really focused on your career right now. That seems to be the thing that is taking priority in your life, because you've had so much heartbreak in the past, you really are not focused on relationships. You're more focused on your career, because that is something that no one can take away from you. That's something that those skills that you acquire for that career is something that you can take with you, and no one can try to take it from you. And, I see you getting what you want. You focusing on your career, you make that your dominant focus, that is what's going to manifest. That is what is going to manifest. So keep focusing. I see you working on building stability in your life, creating a very happy home for yourself. That is something that you want. And also, as we move into this new phase, you could be meeting somebody. You might be, I'm not 100% sure, depends. But it also could, for some of you, you could be meeting somebody and moving in with that person. Or you could be getting married to that person. So it's not going to be the same for everyone. Depends on your situation and where you're at with it. But for some people, you are building a happy home. And that's something that you have been waiting for a very long time. That is something that you've been waiting for a very long time. So this week you just need to focus on the third eye chakra. And I feel like this has to do with things that are making you feel inadequate, okay? And so the one thing that makes you feel empowered and confident is when you're working on the things that you're passionate about, right? So this week, do that, okay? And singing and dancing came out, so that could be referring to maybe you used to love singing and dancing and you need to go back to it. You don't know where this can take you. So explore that a little bit. But yes, focus on the things that you're passionate about. Those things are going to bring you stability. So that's what you need to focus on this week. Okay. Now let's see what inner guidance we need to know. Okay, here we go. 17. Okay. Trust your faith, dive into the unfolding journey. What is your faith asking of you? Okay. What is your faith asking you to do? And if you don't have faith, you need to focus on that. You need to figure out something to believe in, something to hope, something that brings you hope. Okay. Has fear been holding you back? Have you been feeling fearful? When things seem uncertain, worry can set in. So, fear will do its best to stop you in your tracks. But this is a reminder that the unknown is not something to be frightened by, but excited about. Okay? So, if you're at a crossroads right now, this message is for you. Consider that the fear you feel is not inspired by darkness, but by excitement. Fear and excitement are two sides of the same coin. When you look at the unknown path ahead, instead of falling into fear, activate that excitement. It's like starting a new chapter, and that's really exciting. And just like the woman in the desert in this design, you are on an adventure. The desert is symbolic of the obstacles that stand between you and your dreams. You can learn to accept the desert, the journey, and even listen to it. It's your choice. The space between where you were and where you're going is where life happens. So you enjoy the journey, okay? Just enjoy it. And if you have to make a detour on that journey, then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You are being guided every step of the way. So keep your spirits high and expect miracles, because miracles will happen, especially when you're paying attention. So when things are uncertain, you have the certainty of divine love, the universe and source energy supporting you always. They are always supporting you. To be alive means you show up for the entire experience. So the space between your past and the future is where you cultivate more presence. You can use this uncertain time to align with what is certain in your life. Tap into the infinite opportunities that are waiting for you. When we give in to our fears, we block our heart's communication. Instead, try to listen to your heart. Your heart is your message center and it has valuable information for you. So go inward, meditate a little because that helps. You can go inward, quiet your mind, and ask what your heart's desires. And you probably know what your heart's desires are. You probably have a good idea of what your heart's desires are. If time, money, and energy were not factors, what would you want? The only thing blocking you right now is fear of failure and the unknown. Remind yourself that the path is paved with opportunity. So dive deep into your own curiosity and trust the journey. Trust your higher self and source energy. You really have nothing to fear when love is near. So let the love in your heart manifest within so it can light the way for you. So this is a time to use your creative energy and allow it to create the life that you want. All right, guys, so that is your message for the week. And don't forget that you have to focus on the third eye chakra. And some other information I want to share with you about the third eye chakra, because this is how you know when your chakras are blocked, okay? Because you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your body, but also mentally. There's certain things that you'll be struggling with. That's a great indicator that you have a block in your chakra. But the third eye chakra is connected to our body. It's connected to your brain, your nervous system, your eyes, ears, nose, pineal gland, and pituitary gland. So when you have a blocked third eye chakra and it affects any of those organs, you could be struggling with a brain tumor, hemorrhage, stroke, any neurological disturbances, blindness, deafness, full spinal difficulties, learning disabilities, and or seizures. Okay, so if you are struggling with any of those things, that is a sign that you have a block in your third eye chakra. And usually there's another chakra that is blocked that's connected to this one. There's usually more than one chakra that's blocked. And so if one is blocked, the other one's going to be blocked. And it kind of depends on what situation you experienced trauma in and how that ended. So if you have any of those issues, like I said, that's a sign that you have a block in your third eye chakra, and that's something you should look into. Now, one of the things that I like to do when I work with clients and we're working to unblock their chakras is to start off with some journal prompt, self examination questions. These questions you can journal about, right? So you'll just journal and you'll talk, and you have to be truthful when you answer them. But and this kind of helps. It helps you to realize, because the goal is for you to understand that you have the ability to self-heal. And so these are some of the things that we talk about. And one of the questions that I asked when the third eye chakra comes up as an issue is, do you often interpret the actions of others in a negative way? And if so, why do you do that? So, I remember being that way, where I would interpret people's actions as negative. If someone canceled, an event with me, if someone canceled, we had scheduled to meet and they canceled, I would think that they were doing it to be spiteful to me, when in fact that person really had something else that they needed to do. And so where did that come from? So as I dug deep and did the work, I learned that it had a lot to do with me feeling inadequate, like I was feeling like I wasn't important enough. But it really had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the other person's situation. So I like these examination questions. They're really great journal prompts. And, when you're writing in your journal, you're just being honest about how you feel and what you know about yourself. And that's how you get to the healing part of it. You got to be honest, and you have to be able to self-reflect and be aware of your actions and your attitudes and your beliefs in order for this to work. So there you have it. This is your weekly chakra message. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more of these readings. And you can also follow me on my TikTok. Right now, I'm doing a series on healing the root chakra, and we're going in depth about the root chakra and its connection to family, tribal power, and how that affects us. So if you're interested, you can go follow me on TikTok. And if you're interested in a personal session, then please reach out. My link is in the bio. Reach out and we can schedule a session for you. So thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe and share and like my profile, like my video. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.